Welcome back to Legends Season 3 in Origins SMP. As you can see, me, the Grim Boss, is finally free. There was a tremendous earth shattering event, catastrophe that happened, and it freed me. Maybe by a force of good or a force of evil. Here at Spawn, where the once great castle of King Click used to be, is a vast wasteland of stone and its variants. The tree of the chicken is still there and looking better. And as we come through to see what this world has been up to, or it's changed since I've been freed, or locked in prison, I should say, there's now a new structure coming up. I wonder what this might be. And I heard that Orcus made a skyscraper. Intriguing. Now, let me get back to my land and see what we can do to make our home better and prepare for upcoming events. First things first, I made a railroad system from spawn to my portal in the Nether hub. Well, in the Nether, my Nether hub. So I don't have to ride on the boat. Very slow transportation system, but fun. Ah, home sweet home. So, I've been busy catching everything up that I wanted to get done and needed to get done. We made mushroom storage for all the mushroom blocks and everything. Over here, I'm starting to play around with some different designs and some decorating. We made a mangrove propagule farm, so that way we can grow mangrove woods behind the structure and start getting everything that we need. Next, a hanging root farm. Why? I don't know. Maybe more decorations. Nothing too fancy. Over here we have the mud factory, and then I added on the clay factory slash, terracotta and brick factory. Very self-sufficient, very useful. And then next, as we oxidize the copper in this building, we have a drip leaf farm. Again, no purpose, but just for decorations and for fun, I guess. Over here, I now have the cactus that I bought from the Wandering Trader. This took me some time to do, but we have a very big cactus farm. It is a stack and a half of cactus growing. So, 96 cactuses are planted, and just, does its own thing in the background. And you can see it's quite efficient, and I've been smelting it down so I can get some green dyes and some cyan dyes eventually. Next, we have a couple prototype farms. We have the nether fungus slash decoration farm. All the funguses and then the roots, and then we can grow the crimson wart block, or the crimson trees right here, and eventually I'll probably make one for the warped one right next to it. I just got to get some warped nylium back from the starter house. Then of course, bone meal, because all these farms are going to run. This was just a prototype. I got to build a building and, put it in place. The next prototype farm is a flower farm. So for the time being, I just needed orange and blue. So that's all I'm doing. It's just a shaker farm. Both of them are just shaker farms. Plant, bone meal, blah, 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 and collect. Again, prototype. We're going to put it in a building and figure that out soon, probably in between episodes. And then over here, if you can look by the decorations, it's an azalea farm. which, you know, gets the seeds, which will be bone mealed, moss carpets, which some will be bone mealed, and then azalea trees and flowering azaleas. And then we'll probably grow the trees behind the building or next to the building to get the tree leaves and stuff. Nothing too fancy. And then over here, we're just flattening this area all the way down. And I've finished my path all the way to the end over here. So I might link up my nether portal for the nether mining, as it's out that way too. So I've been very, very, very busy since being freed. Now, onto some more stuff that I've done and some future planning. Alright, in preparation for our next farms, we still have our lays right there, which I'll probably build them a nice house, well, a house, and then start breeding them. And then for our next farm, we got some frogs from a swamp. Well, we got tadpoles, brought them over here, bred them, you know, got them going. And, well, we got some more tadpoles. They will be for our magma / froglight farm. So I'm going to get them in the nether and start clearing out a big area so I can start spawning magmas and set up a froglight farm. Then you saw my inventory. I have some gold blocks because I did just finish up another farm, which, well, is a piglin trading prototype farm. It took me a while to figure out a design that kind of mostly works about 90% of the time. It is super duper slow. It's not like the farm that I built by spawn with the gold block. We just kind of see, we got our piglin, oops, up here. I still got to work out some kinks, and his name is King Midas. His name tag's not showing. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. Okay. But his name is King Midas for obvious reasons. So let's prep the machine. And it's kind of an old school one. Just got to prep it once. Shoots his gold out to him. He does his thing. He trades. Throws out the items, whatever it might be. And as it goes into the hopper, boom, 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 you see, it spits out another piece of gold. Sometimes when it shoots out too much iron, the system's a little bit slower, so the gold makes it stop. But you can see we have blackstone, gravel, soul sand, obsidian, crying obsidian, quartz, nether bricks, iron, leather, ender pearls, arrows, string, the fire charges, and then potions / all the miscellaneous stuff, the shoes and the soul speeds, books, and then water, of course. But I have already given him 9 stacks of gold, and this is pretty much everything from 9 stacks plus whatever he's pooping out right now, or trading right now, I should say. And it's not bad. It's very efficient. I'm mainly needing blackstone because, again, that's one of my go-to blocks. And then whatever, gravel for concrete. That's why I put these, you know, first choice, second choice. I was thinking soul sand because I did finally get another wart from chicken. I made some trades with them for mud. I think I gave him like 30 stacks of mud or something. He only needed like 9. So I forgot to kind of show that off. I just have some, no, it's not, it's just a basic little farm right now. I just got some soul sand on the ground. We'll make a big farm out of this, probably kind of like a mini skyscraper, something maybe going up to the castle to support the land. But you can see this is super duper fast while I'm crouching. And then if we uncrouch with the soul speed, the speed boost, yeah, it's super duper fast. And you can see the POV changes. I don't like that. I might have to switch that in the settings, but we did just plant that. So as we're over here building and farming and mining, flattening the area down, because we have to flatten down all this and finish the wall around the island. So I might do some streams where I'm just flattening down my island. I got lots of plans and a few more builds. I eventually want to make like a little village and maybe have some free roaming villagers like way away from my area. That way it doesn't mess up the iron farm. And speaking of the iron farm, I did upgrade it. So now we had 19 clerics and 1 librarian for my mending. You can see I extended it out. So now I put 10 more beds up here, and this is tileable. We can add 10 more. Actually, I think we can add a total of maybe 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I might be able, but I probably will only add 10 more. So we added the stonemasons. So we can buy, mainly I could sell the stones that I've been mining and then buy, the quartz and terracottas. Mostly is to sell stone because we have a lot. Oop, a new one. And there we go. So now we have 30 villagers, and I'll probably end up with 40 villagers. And like I said, I want to make like a villager area over there, like free roaming basically. So I have been super duper busy catching up on my area and making it nice and more efficient. I have a few more farms to make, so I'm going to get on that and start grinding out for some more stuff. So hopefully you guys are glad that me, the Grim Boss, is finally free and back to do what we need to do and have fun. Thanks for joining me. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode or the next stream. Take care. Thanks again. Bye-bye.